Guys, okay, so today I have basically three things I'm going to be talking about, and we're going to jump right into them. Some pretty neat stuff that I want to share with you guys right now. So the first thing I want to talk about is Facebook live streaming, and it's actually going to be rolling out to Android really soon as a statement was released by Facebook. So we can expect this application to roll out within the next couple of weeks. It's going to roll out in small increments to certain people out there, so be on the lookout because you might be one of the lucky ones to receive this update. And yes, you'll be able to live broadcast from the Facebook application to all your Facebook friends and followers. So you're probably asking yourself, what could you do with Facebook live streaming? Well, possibilities are endless. You can stream your vacation, you can stream a live event, you can stream a little at-home cooking show if you want to do that. If you're into CrossFit, you can stream your extensive workout and your progress that you've made. Like I said, the possibilities are endless. It's really just exactly what you want to stream. Now, clarity, I'm not too sure about how the clarity is. I know that with iOS, people that have been streaming with iPhone, the clarity has been very, very, very well. But of course, it's two different operating systems, so how it looks on iOS may not be how it will look on Android. But let's just say and cross our fingers that it'll actually perform very, very well for Android. And for those people who get it early on Android, I know a lot of people don't really do this, but if there's bugs and stuff like that, it would be very beneficial to the rest of us Android users if you send in a bug report. That way the developers at Facebook could catch wind of it early and fix bug issues that's going on with it. That way it works and performs great for the rest of us, so that we don't have to have a lot of people complaining about that it doesn't work right on Android or that it's very bad or all this other stuff and whatever. What does it mean for Periscope, Meerkat, and all these other streaming services? Well, some people just have bigger followings on Facebook and they would rather just stream there, and that's what Facebook was initially trying to do with this, is just kind of tap into the live broadcast market that is becoming ever so popular with applications like Periscope, Meerkat, Upeak, Ustream, and I think it's Ustream. Yeah, no, Stream with a dot. Sorry. Oh, Ustream too. There's so many applications for streaming. There's one called Livestream also as well. There's so many apps, so many people using different ones, different services. Mine's I like is Upeak because the quality on it is excellently well. So that's just my opinion, my preference. And you guys can find Upeak in the Google Play Store, by the way. But yeah, I mean, those people that have like a huge following, huge fan base on Facebook, and so they'd rather just do it all right there, right? And Facebook is finally tapping into that market. So kudos for them. Next thing I want to talk about is the Samsung Galaxy J3, and one of the biggest questions that's floating around is, what does that 6 in the circle icon stand for? And, I was duped at one point because I did read a blog that basically said that it was a variant of the S6, but like a cheap version, kind of like an iPhone 5C. That is not true. That is furthest from the truth, as I did my own actual research on it, and the 6 does not stand for that it is part of the S6 family. What it initially stands for is that in China, the J3 is Samsung's reply to combat against companies like Huawei and ZTE and Xiaomi and all them. And the 6 is the phone's handle name, basically. So it just lets you know in what class that this device is supposed to be. Henceforth, it is a budget device. And it actually made its way into China, from China into the United States. And now we have it here. It's been here for about a month already. So, yeah. That's really what the 6 stands for. Now, there's this whole confusion about the J3. People are always wondering which is true. Does it have an 8-megapixel rear-facing shooter? Does it have a 5-megapixel rear-facing shooter? Let me tell you guys exactly what it is. The front-facing camera is 2 megapixels, okay? It's not 5 megapixels. And the rear-facing camera is 5 megapixels, not 8 megapixels. And, yeah, so while most people will be like, oh, well, that sucks or whatever, I've always said you can't really judge a camera by the megapixels that it's set at, because the Prevail LTE also has a 5-megapixel rear camera and a 2-megapixel front-facing camera, and the pictures on that one do not hold a candle to the J3 when compared side by side, and that tells you that it's not all about megapixels. It has to do with the camera sensor chosen and the image processing and video processing within the CPU chipset itself. So, while it does take phenomenal photos and it does take phenomenal videos, it's hard to believe that this device actually has a 5-megapixel rear camera on the back and a 2-megapixel front-facing shooter, but it takes shots and videos very, very, very well. And the final thing I want to talk about is Wi-Fi Hotspot unlocked on Boost Mobile. A lot of people are very confused about this. A lot of people are saying that it still doesn't work on their Android smartphones. Why is that? They're going over to my video where I did a little demo about how to unlock it without root and with root. Neither one of it is working for them. And so I did a little bit of extensive research to find out why, and I'll let you guys know exactly kind of what's going on here. So, if you have the LG G Stylo, you've updated to Marshmallow, it's not going to work. Obviously, with the G Stylo, you really needed root to actually configure APN settings and changes. That option wasn't given to you by LG to do randomly, just without root. So, and of course, with 6.0 Marshmallow, there is root for it, and you could decide to root your phone. But I mean, with a locked bootloader, I wouldn't advise you do that. Now, there are those people that have the ZTE Warp Elite, which does not require root to change the APN settings, and it is not working for them either. Really what it boils down to is the plans that you're on. Okay, and this I had a little conversation with the Boost Mobile rep to just basically find out exactly what's going on here. Now, Wi-Fi Hotspot is being unlocked to the $35 and $45 plan. You get 8 gigabytes of Wi-Fi Hotspot data. That's separate from your data pool. So if you have you have like 4 gigs, and well, let's say you have like a 2 gig plan, but you have 4 gigs because you got the extra 2 gigabytes for life. On top of that, then it doesn't pull from that data, it pulls from a separate data bank. Therefore, you have 8 gigs to use your Wi-Fi, like a Wi-Fi hotspot to your tablet, to your laptop, whatever. If you're on the unlimited plan, then you're going to get unlimited Wi-Fi hotspot. Now, what they're saying is that if you're grandfathered on a plan, so if you're on a Boost Mobile plan that was before when they did the change where they had that new promotion that if you make on-time payments, they grow your data pool by 500 megabytes. If you're on a plan before that, then yeah, you may cease to have problems as accessing the Wi-Fi hotspot. Also, if you've paid for Wi-Fi hotspot before, you would definitely need to contact customer care to get that resolved, as it's still set on your account that you pay additional for Wi-Fi hotspot. They don't make the changes automatically throughout their system. Changes have to be made by your end. So if you are on a grandfathered plan and you want to enter into one of the new Boost Mobile plans, it's real easy. You don't have to call customer care. Just log into my account on boostmobile.com. You can make your changes right there. If you're on a $35 plan, no biggie. Just, I advise you wait until you're coming to the end of your bill cycle where you're about to pay for your bill again. That way when you make the switch, you're not wasting, data and whatever. Do it at the end of your bill cycle, and then that way it's not even much of a change. It's just transitioning over to the more current plan, which supports the unlocked free Wi-Fi hotspot. Technically free, it's not if you're on $35 or $45 plan. But I mean, you guys pretty much get what I'm saying over here, right? Good. So that's pretty much it for today's digital magazine on Aloha Android issue number 1. I hope you guys enjoyed this format of me doing things. I will be doing more videos like this once a week, separate from the vlogs that I post. And if you guys enjoyed it, you guys could let me know by leaving me that thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, please do so. Click that subscribe button that way on the mobile application. And that's it for this video. You guys will see me in the next one. Sorry about my turtle. He's getting some sunlight right now. I'll show you guys. Let me just turn my camera here real quick. And there's my turtle just catching some sun right there on my window. Alright, so that's pretty much it, guys. You'll see me in the next one. Check you later.